Good morning. Please stand for the posting of the colors.
Detail, halt, left, face, present, arms, order, arms, about, face, color guard, prepare to post colors, color guard, post colors. About, face, right, face, forward, march. Detail, halt.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. I am Dr. F. Eric Brooks, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of the Central State University family, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for being at the 2021 Virtual Honors Day celebration. Today, we honor student success as we celebrate 134 years of academic excellence. We recognize full-time and transfer students with at least 24 semester hours at the university who meet the criteria for the appropriate college, and class honors who have attained high scholastic standing during the academic year. Our student leaders will now give the welcome and introduction of platform guests. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Donishka Taylor, your 2020-2021 Miss Central State University, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Virtual Honors Day Convocation. Today, we honor students who have allowed learning to drive their pursuit of personal excellence in spite of the pandemic. The honorees are a true example of what it means to embrace academic achievement. They have clearly proven themselves to be among the top of their class and have demonstrated academic excellence and has transformed the institution into a culture of true merit and excellence. On behalf of President Jack Thomas, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and guests, again, welcome to the 2021 Virtual Honors Day Convocation, where you will see proof of academic excellence here at Central State University.
Good morning. I am Rakeel Sands, Mr. Central State University for the 2020-2021 academic year. At this time, I will introduce the platform guest. Please stand as your name is called. Dr. Jack Thomas, President of Central State University. Mr. Mark Hatcher, Chair of the Central State Board of Trustees. Ms. Emily Archer, Senior Class Scholar. Dr. Krishna Kumar Nedanuri, Professor of Environmental Engineering in the College of Engineering, Science, and Technology. Ms. Natalia Harris, Central State Advisory Board member. Mr. Jediman Smith, Central State Student Trustee. Ms. Jacqueline Bogan, Central State Student Trustee. Miss Esther Cartwright, Junior Class Scholar. Dr. Fred Akins, Associate Professor of Management in the College of Business. Dr. Michael Simmons, Assistant Professor of Accounting in the College of Business. Mr. Curtis Pettis, Vice President of Administration and Finance. Ms. Wendy Hayes, Vice President of Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. Dr. F. Eric Brooks, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Ms. Doniska Taylor, Miss Central State University for the 2020-2021 academic year. Dr. Paul Schlag, Executive Director of the Honors College. Dr. George Amasimowicz, Dean of the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences. Mr. Francis Gibson, Sophomore Class Scholar. Mr. Jonathan Cummings, Program Coordinator in the Office of Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. Ms. Madison Lucas, Freshman Class Scholar. Dr. Jonathan Tyler Baker, Adjunct Professor of History in the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences. Dr. Samir Bashir, Interim Dean of the College of Business. Dr. Subramanian Shitarian, Interim Dean of the College of Engineering, Science, Technology, and Agriculture, and Interim Director of the 1890 Land Grant Programs. Thank you. Please be seated.
Dr. Paul Schlag will give the occasion next. Then will be a musical selection by Trustee Jediman Smith, then remarks from the scholars and their mentors.
We gather this day to virtually celebrate the outstanding academic achievements of Central State University's stellar students. During these historic times, we pay tribute to a cohort of students who have distinguished themselves despite historical obstacles. In the face of turbulent and radical readjustment of all facets of university life, these students have exhibited grit, determination, perseverance, adaptability to attain academic greatness. This virtual Honors Day convocation is a tribute to the abilities, creativity, and talents of our students who have excelled at this momentous point in history. Students, we honor you who have set lofty goals and have worked diligently to achieve them. We honor you for making the commitment and the sacrifices that are required to achieve academic excellence. We honor your wisdom in choosing academic excellence and repudiating the many distractions that may obstruct such achievement. You have acknowledged the power of the mind, have deliberately pursued academic excellence through hard work, and have further developed your character. Today, we express our pride in you as the new generation of great thinkers, leaders, and scholars. As we honor our students this day, we also honor the faculty, staff, and family members who provide the support and instruction that allow these bright students to thrive. Today, we honor you students, and indeed all of our students at Central State University, and wish them continued success as they assume their positions as the next generation of thinkers, leaders, and doers in the world. Thank you.
You're sweeter than springtime, so now let your light shine for this world to see. Maurice, you're beautiful.
This is my 6th year teaching in higher education. I've taught at large public research institutions, private PWIs, and over the last year at HBCU. I've met a number of students along the way, but none of them are like Madison. Here are some examples of what I've learned about her during our 2 semesters together. She wants to be an actress and maybe sell some real estate, own a business or 2 along the way. She's nervous about upholding her excellent GPA. She has a deep love for music and dancing, and although I've never seen it, and I'm not in a position to judge for myself, I hear she's pretty good at basketball. Still, none of these things truly explain why Madison is being recognized as a top freshman scholar. To me, what sets Madison apart from other students is that she's driven by that intangible something to accomplish marvelous things in the next half century. She, like most of us, is constantly under stress from the forces of the world. I've seen her show up to class near tears from the weight of every circumstance, big or small, that has made the last year so difficult for all of us. I've watched her over the last 7 months, and she's challenged every fiber of her stamina, intellect, and resolve with courses that, quite frankly, I might have failed as a first-year college student, but she doesn't have that problem in my courses, right? And yet, there she is, ready for another day. She may be tired, stressed, worried, and if I know her, a little annoyed, but she's there to do what needs to be done. And she does it right. Madison deserves our best because she is our best. I'm extraordinarily proud of who she is. I think you will be proud too. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce one of your top freshman scholars from Columbus, Ohio, Madison Lucas.
There's a lot of people I need to thank because I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for God, my family, teachers, and mentors. Above all else, I would like to thank God for giving me the drive and passion to chase my dreams. Nothing I've accomplished will be done without Him. I want my family to know how much I love them. They fought for me to be where I am. They nurtured my love for learning, and I know anything I want to accomplish, they'll be there to support me every step of the way. To be honest, my words can never do justice for the gratitude I feel for them in my heart. To my teachers and mentors, I want them to know that so many pieces of who I am today exist because of the care, love, and devotion you showed me over the past year. It makes me happy to know that teachers and mentors here at Central genuinely care for me and want me to succeed. I'm proud of what I and my fellow finalists accomplished. I'm thankful for Central State for this opportunity. I'm proud to be a Marauder. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jonathan Cummings, the Program Coordinator here at Central State University in the Office of Marauder Leadership and Engagement. I have the honor of introducing Mr. Francis Gibson. Francis Gibson is one of our many international students from Nassau, the Bahamas, here at Central State University. Currently, Francis is a sophomore majoring in computer science with a minor in mathematics. Francis aspires to become a software engineer. Helping others in any way possible is just one of Francis's greatest passions. Realizing that he could merge his passion with his other interests, Francis experienced firsthand how significantly technology can impact others' lives. This is one of the many reasons he chose to study computer science. Francis has always been a hard worker. He has involved himself in student organizations and in his academics. Balancing the two with great ease is where he thrives. Those organizations have helped nurture and shape Francis into the person he is today. He has achieved many accomplishments throughout his life, from small scholastics and organizational awards to international awards. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Central State University's 2021 Top Sophomore Scholar, Mr. Francis Gibson.
It is most definitely an honor to be receiving the 2021 Top Sophomore Scholar accolade, as it could have been given to anyone else. So for being considered and selected, I want to say that I'm grateful. Knowing that I've accomplished something from the time I got here to now is just an achievement for me. This accolade serves as a reminder that I am on the right track and I've been doing something right to get this far. Focusing on the time that I spent here, I can say my sophomore year, I tightened up and stepped outside of my comfort zone. Watching some of the behemoth upperclassmen step up to the plate in a foreign country motivated me to take action. So with this award, I wouldn't go off on a limb and say I was. No, in fact, still I'm inspired by those before me. Do all things, give thanks was one of my grandmother's favorite sayings. First and foremost, none of this would have been possible without putting God first. Through Him, all things are possible. Furthermore, I would like to thank Mr. Jonathan Cummins for taking the time out of his schedule to introduce me and being a role model for myself and others. Last, but certainly not least, my family and friends, as they have been there for me every step of the way. Thank you. Once again, thank you for the accolade, as this will only push me to keep going so that I'll be here again. And to the person selected after me, remember, you have worked hard and you deserve this accolade just as I did. Thank you.
Good morning, Central State family and friends. My name is Dr. Fred Akins. I am an associate professor of management in the College of Business. Today, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the 2021 Top Scholar for the junior class, Ms. Esther Cartwright. But first, a question for my fellow faculty members. Did you ever have a student who you knew was going to do well in your class even before the first day was over? I mean, that student who showed up on the first day of a hybrid class with 3 pages of notes that she took while she studied the night before, being prepared for whatever came her way on that first day. That same student who, before the first day was over, posted in a discussion board a response that made you think, is this really a freshman? For me, that was Esther Cartwright, nearly 3 years ago. Ms. Cartwright has consistently performed in her excellence, which makes me proud to call her my student, and even more proud to call her a mentee. She has the aptitude and level of academic rigor that will take her wherever she wants to go and allow her to do whatever she sets out to accomplish. She has the demeanor and disposition that makes others want to provide all the assistance that she needs and provide whatever resources available. Ms. Cartwright asked me if I would honor her today by introducing her at this auspicious occasion. I was floored. I told her that I am the one who was honored by this, the seemingly small gesture, which means the world to me. It reminds me of why I chose Central State University over 35 years ago, and why I returned to my alma mater in 2009. Fundamentally, the mission of Central State University has not changed, and that is to foster academic excellence in teaching, research, and service while ensuring open educational access to all potential students. Esther Cartwright epitomizes the spirit of that mission, and that is why she has earned this distinction today. Now please allow me to introduce the 2021 Top Scholar for the junior class, Ms. Esther Cartwright.
Good morning, my fellow Marauders. It is indeed a tremendous pleasure to stand before you today to acknowledge such a prestigious honor. From the moment I received my acceptance letter for Central State, I knew that greatness lied ahead. As a freshman, I came to campus with goals that outweighed the items I brought to college. I was ecstatic to be in an atmosphere that would greet me with open arms and allow me to fulfill my biggest dreams. It was difficult to adjust to such a vast amount of independence while maintaining my grades. However, this did not stop me from pushing towards the mark of excellence. I made a promise to myself and my parents that I would leave a positive mark so that others may follow. When my first freshman semester was completed, I was shocked to see that I earned a 4.0 grade point average. Never in 1,000 years would I think my first GPA would be my first major success at Central State. Since then, I've been able to maintain a 4.0 cumulative GPA. As an international student, I am faced with a unique set of problems that I've had to overcome. However, I refuse to allow my past to shape my future and the opportunities that it brings. In the last 2 years, balancing my studies along with a part-time job was exhausting. I cried many nights and regretted my decision to attend college. I was homesick, depressed, and recently started having issues that affected my health and my ability to perform. Despite it all, and with God as my center, with the motivation from my family and friends, I was able to overcome these obstacles. I am grateful to have encountered great professors and mentors such as Dr. Akins, Dr. Giddens, Dr. Abushi, among others that are too many to mention in this brief address, who have inspired and pushed me to my limits even when I didn't see it in myself. I thank God daily for the favor and blessings that He has bestowed upon me. I am indebted to my wonderful parents, Herbert and Corinne Cartwright, and baby brother, Owen, who have provided support, love, and motivation every step of the way. Finally, I am thankful for my true friends who I knew I could depend on when times got tough. As I conclude my remarks, I want to thank my HBCU and soon-to-be alma mater for providing these opportunities and experiences over the past 3 years. I am proud to be a 2021 top scholar for the junior class. I wish you all success in your time here at Central State University, so that you too may have unforgettable and rewarding experiences. Thank you. For God, for Central, for State.
Hello, my name is Dr. Michael Simmons, Associate Professor of Accounting in the College of Business. I'm elated to have this privilege to introduce Mr. Omar Davis at the virtual 2021 Honors Convocation to the Central State University family. So let me share with you a few things about Mr. Davis. A native of Nassau, the Bahamas, Mr. Davis is committed to academic excellence and obtaining a quality education. In class, not only does he foster opportunity to engage a scholarly dialogue, but he also adds substance to the discussion to demonstrate that he has grasped a clear understanding of the essence of the subject matter. Mr. Davis's pursuit of academic excellence provide a high degree of self-confidence that encourage him to seek new challenges and opportunities to give him a competitive advantage in a global environment. The basis of Mr. Davis's commitment in academic excellence reflects the thought that just okay is not okay because the quality of his education matters. Also, Mr. Davis is passionate about pursuing his career goals and objectives. Specifically, Mr. Davis is adamant about becoming a certified public accountant. However, most states and the Bahamas require that for a candidate to be eligible to take the certified public accountant's examination, the candidate must have a minimum of 150 semester hours of education. However, to overcome this barrier, Mr. Davis is pursuing a double major, accounting, and a concentration in finance and the business administration program, which would help him to become eligible to take the examination upon graduation. And it is because of Mr. Davis's determination and efforts to be faithful to his passion I have included him in the category of individuals spoken by LL Cool J, who quoted, "If you are true to your passion, you will never need a plan B." The Mr. Omar Davis that I'm introducing will not need a plan B. And finally, it is with pyramidal level of joy that I present to you one of society's future leaders, a son of Central State University, Mr. Omar Davis.
The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. Brian Herbert. With protocol already being established, good morning. I am Omar Davis, representing the land of sun, sand, and sea, Nassau, Bahamas. I am honored to receive this award as one of the top junior scholars. This indicates that hard work pays off. Firstly, I would like to thank God, my family, professors, college deans, and friends for encouraging me and shaping me into this young man standing here before you today. Eric Smith said, "When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful." Failure is defined as the omission of performance. This means that in order to fail, you must quit, omit, or remove yourself away from the competition. Today, I, Omar Davis, stand here as one of your top scholars of the junior class because I decided not to fail. Coming from humble beginnings, my mother always taught me the importance of pursuing my dreams, regardless of my circumstances, and that no one can take away an education. Growing up, I always understood the importance of an education. I stand here before you as a young man who understands the importance of breaking curses through excellence. I am a young man that has broken the generational curse, the curse of mediocrity, curses of excuses, and curses of failure. This entire class incorporated a higher level of excellence with our families and showed the world Black excellence. Today, I leave you with my favorite scripture, Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Sometimes, to the human eyes, situations may seem like they can't get better, but the plan of God may be completely different. We are no longer the product of our environment, and we are no longer accepting mediocrity. We changed the narrative that was given to us by society, and we started writing our own. Congratulations to all the honor students, for God, for Central, for State.
Good morning. Please allow me to thank the organizers of the Honors Convocation for giving me this opportunity. As many of you know, I am Dr. Krishna Kumar Nedunuri, Professor of Environmental Engineering in the Department of Water Resources Management at Central State University. It is with great pleasure I introduce my advisee and mentee, Ms. Emily Archer, the top scholar of the class of 2021. Our department is immensely proud of Ms. Archer for her academic excellence. I have known Ms. Archer, we fondly call her Emily, for over 2 years. I have taught her a couple of engineering courses. Emily has been known to raise the bar for every student. While she's competitive, she's also collaborative in class. Emily has been my undergraduate research assistant in the water quality lab, working on a USDA-funded research. She's studying for over a year the impact of water quality on lettuce grown in aquaponic systems. Emily has displayed the qualities of both a great leader and a team player by being very reliable. She dedicates extra time from her schedule to ensure that our research project is on schedule amidst experimental work challenges involving animals. She has also worked on another field project in Eastern Ohio, where she studied the impact of oil and gas exploration on stream quality. The research later contributed to her stint at Dominion Energy as a summer intern representing Central State University in environmental engineering. Emily knows her goals and what does it take to achieve them. The quality of work that my colleagues and I have seen from her is outstanding. to say the least. As a student from the Bahamas, it would not be easy to adjust to another culture and work style, but she has persevered and shown that she can face and overcome any challenge. I know that her future is bright, and anyone who works with her will understand why she's both an excellent student and a worker. Therefore, I want to extend my congratulations to Emily for excelling in her education and becoming the top senior scholar of class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kumar, for your well thought out introduction. Good morning, and thank you for being here to recognize Central State University's dedicated honor students. We have committed ourselves to furthering our education, excelling in our research, and growing as professionals in each of our fields. Today, I pose a question to you. How do you deal with failure? A majority of people have something they want to be, a goal they want to achieve, or a status they want to reach in their lifetime. To those of us who are less privileged, achieving our goals requires perseverance and great effort compared to others. And for many of us attending college, it wasn't easy to get here. Where we grew up, the opportunities we did not have access to, societal pressure, societal issues, and our mental health are some of the obstacles that we might have had to face to fight through to get here. Moreover, we are all persevering through a pandemic and social unrest. Some of us were fighting for change or going through financial and mental struggles whilst the semester went on. So, how do we not fail? How do we achieve our goals despite everything that's happening in our lives? For me, the pressure to succeed and the fear of failure weighed heavily on my mind each semester. I was strong enough to make it here, but there was times when I was weak. Times when I doubted myself after receiving multiple emails of rejection from employers, and times when I failed to meet important deadlines. My failures made me question whether I could truly become a great environmental engineer. Maya Angelou, an African-American writer, poet, and civil rights activist, once said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, the encounter may be the very experience which creates the vitality and the power to endure." Simply put, we should not be afraid to fail. But when we fail, we must take a step back, learn from our failures, and come back stronger and better. To conclude, I want to remind both myself and my classmates to take school and life one step at a time, reach out to others during difficult times, and find happiness from even insignificant things. To all graduating seniors, I wish you success in any path you take from here. Explore all that life has to offer, and remember to give back to your community in any way possible. Thank you for this moment, and congratulations to all honorees.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our honorees and their mentors for those inspiring stories. As you can see, the future of Central State University is very, very bright. At this moment, I would like to bring Dr. Paul Slag, the Executive Director of the Honors College, back to the podium to introduce our presidential class scholars.
The class scholar is the highest ranking student in each class. It is indeed a pleasure to introduce the presidential class scholars for the 2020-2021 academic year. This is an unusual year as we have a three-way tie for freshman top scholar and a two-way tie for the junior top scholar. That's a testament to the caliber of our students at Central State University. Unfortunately, two of the freshman top scholars and one of the junior top scholars could not be with us today, so we will recognize them first and then recognize those who are in presence today. A freshman class scholar is Miss Maria Faye Patterson, a business administration major with a 4.0 grade point average. Miss Patterson is from Hockessin, Delaware, and receives a plaque commemorating her achievements. The next freshman class scholar is Miss Michaela Taylor, a business administration major with a 4.0 grade point average. Ms. Taylor is from Gary, Indiana, and receives a plaque commemorating her achievement. And our junior class scholar is Mr. Omar Davis, a business administration major with a 4.0 grade point average. Mr. Davis is from Nassau, the Bahamas, and receives a plaque acknowledging his achievement. Congratulations to those students who could not be with us today. Now at this time, we will recognize the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior top scholars who could be here with us today. As I call your name, please join Dr. Brooks and President Thomas at the podium for a photograph. The freshman class scholar is Miss Madison Lucas, a business administration major with a 4.0 grade point average. Miss Lucas is from Columbus, Ohio, and receives a plaque commemorating her achievement. Congratulations. The sophomore class scholar is Mr. Francis Gibson, a computer science major with a 4.0 grade point average. Mr. Gibson is from Nassau, the Bahamas, and receives a plaque acknowledging his achievement. Congratulations. Our junior class scholar is Miss Esther Cartwright, a finance major with a 4.0 grade point average. Miss Cartwright is from Nassau, the Bahamas, and receives a plaque acknowledging her achievement. Congratulations. Now, the senior class scholar is Miss Emily Archer, an environmental engineering major with a 4.0 grade point average. Miss Archer is from Nassau, the Bahamas. She also receives a plaque acknowledging her achievement. She currently maintains a 4.0 grade point average and is a gold cord senior. Miss Archer has been the top scholar for the last 4 years and maintained her grade point average throughout her tenure at Central State University. Her plaque, award, and gold cord are among the many tributes to her academic achievement during her 4 years of matriculation at this world-class university. Ms. Archer receives a plaque recognizing her achievement. Congratulations.
My name is Dr. George Arasimovich, and I serve as Dean of the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences. And I will explain college and class honors. College honors are awarded to students with cumulative grade point average of 3.5 and above. Class honors are awarded to students with cumulative grade point averages of 3.2 to 3.49. The names of our honorees will scroll across your screen at the conclusion of today's honors convocation. Congratulations to all.
Gold cords, as I wear today, are a long, thin rope with tassels on each end that is worn around the neck. The gold cord symbolizes academic excellence. It also acknowledges the merit of those who have obtained high academic honors at Central State University as they graduate. Today, gold cord honors are awarded to graduating seniors with cumulative grade point averages of 3.5 and above. And we are pleased to acknowledge our gold cord honors recipients at this time. Raquel Benaez, Maisha Bethel, Alexa Carpenter, Deja Clark, Ashley Cockle, Colby Cook, Aaliyah Freeman, Imani Green, Ricardo Hurd, Valencia Henderson, Kamani Hicks, Jessica King, Langston Kitchen, Amber Marshall, Naya McMullen, Alexis McNeil, Shantaniqua Miller, Michael Morgan, Tamara Overson, Jalea Price, Candace Rowley, Christina Shelton, Alexis Shirls, Deontay Simmons, Isaiah Smith, Naya Stegall, Danishka Taylor, Star Thompson, Davisha Upshaw, and Jaslyn Visor. This represents 4 years of dedication, sleepless nights, hours of homework, lots of projects, and an incredible achievement. We're not able to be present today, but I hope you will share your energy through hitting that like button and commenting a congratulations to these students who have earned Gold Cord honors. Please, let's recognize their achievements. Now, for all those who have been recognized today and who will yet be recognized with the scrolling of the names, we ask that you come to pick up your honor certificates in Johns Hall, room 109, on Wednesday, March 31st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., or on April 1st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will give you those certificates. If you're not able to come and physically pick them up, the certificates will be mailed out to you next week. So again, thank you and congratulations.
It is my distinct honor at this time to invite Trustee Mark Hatcher to the podium to give his remarks, who will be followed by President Jack Thomas, the 9th president, who will give his remarks, followed by the CSU alma mater and retiring of colors.
Good morning. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees here at Central State University. My name is Mark Hatcher, and I have the distinct honor of serving as the chair of the Central State University Board of Trustees. I would like to share a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character is the true goal of education. The Board of Trustees celebrates your academic achievements and acknowledges the sacrifices it has taken for you to perform at such a high level. We celebrate you and your family for this outstanding achievement. On behalf of the Central State University Board of Trustees, please accept the certificates that you will receive as a token of our appreciation and our recognition of your academic success. Congratulations."
Ladies and gentlemen, parents and friends, faculty and staff, alumni and honorees, welcome to this year's Honors Convocation. Each year, an Honors Convocation is held to recognize Central State University students who have distinguished themselves and earned academic awards and honors. On behalf of all of us gathered here today, we congratulate each honoree. They have excelled academically and set themselves apart at this world-class university. The academic achievements of these students is remarkable and noteworthy. Throughout these academic achievements, Central State University's faculty and staff have provided support to these stellar students. They are dedicated and committed to our honors students, and trust me when I say that these students were in good hands. I want to extend my sincere appreciation to our faculty and staff for what you do daily in support of our most precious resource, our students. This academic year has not been easy. Central State University, its students, faculty, and staff were all impacted by the effects of the coronavirus pandemic. Classes ended abruptly during the spring semester of 2019 and were converted quickly to online course delivery. Students moved out of the residence halls and made arrangements with their families to return home. University faculty and staff began to work remotely while attempting to maintain connections to students and support their academic pursuits. The most important question asked of higher education leaders was, will school resume in the fall of 2020? The short answer was yes, but not without modifications to course delivery and instruction, residential living arrangements, food service delivery, campus sanitation, and major upgrades to technology infrastructure to support online instruction. Through it all, our students remain committed, and those seated before us today even excel through the challenges. Muhammad Ali, considered by some to be the GOAT, once said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said to myself, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." These students did not quit, and they now sit before us as the best and brightest. If the last year has taught us nothing else, it has taught us that success is all in your attitude and your approach to life. What are your goals? What are your desires and your dreams? How much are you willing to do? How much effort are you willing to put into achieve those goals and reach your dreams? What kinds of accomplishments do you want to serve as your legacy? Here at Central State University, you began to shape your future, and you must continue to mold and shape your life into what you want it to be. You're only limited by your ability to dream and to dream big. However, to be successful, you must have the grit and determination to follow through on your dreams. If you want to get to the top of the mountain, you must first picture yourself there. Seek your goals, and in doing so, you will find your true self. Reflect on your goals and evaluate your progress towards them often. It is important to consistently reevaluate your lives and set new goals and old ones are achieved. We should live, as Robert Schuller says, peak to peak, conquering one peak and then peaking over the top to find another mountain to climb. To avoid wandering through life with no direction, you need to set goals and strive to achieve them with passion and determination. Greatness rests at the peak of the mountain, but sustained greatness lies with peaking beyond the mountain and pursuing the next challenge. If you want to be successful, surround yourself with positive individuals who are going to inspire you, who are going to support you, and who are going to keep you on the cutting edge. You do not have time for toxic people who bring negative aspects to your lives. In the book, Live Your Dreams by Les Brown, he says, there are two kinds of people in your life: those who nourish you and those who drain you, those who help you grow and those who are toxic to your growth. The concepts of today and the future mean that whatever has happened in your past is of little consequence to you now. Move forward. It does not matter if your past was bright or dark, successful or riddled with failure. What matters is that you continue to strive, continue to seek, continue to grow, and continue to reach for greatness. Honorees, nothing can stop you but your limited thinking. As one author says, creativity is an ability given to us at birth, and thankfully, it cannot be lost. However, it may go into hiding and become dormant if you do not use it. If you wish to explore your full potential and identify new opportunities for higher achievement, you must challenge your creative powers. You must reach to new limits and explore the possibilities from a global perspective. I encourage you to not to be afraid of failure, but to move forward with hope, with determination, and with grit. We honor you today with this special ceremony to recognize and show appreciation for your achievements and your successes. We look forward to watching you reach peak after peak as you work to realize your unbounded potential. Remember, greatness rests on the peaks of the mountain. Thank you and all the best in your future endeavors. For God, for Central, for State.
please remain standing for the retiring of the colors.
Detail. Halt. Right. Face. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Color guard. Retire the colors. About. Face. Right. Face. Forward. March. Detail. Hold.
We thank you for your viewing and participation in this year's Honors Convocation. Thank you. This will end our program.